In our vast, bustling world, a world of ceaseless motion and sound, there exist sanctuaries of profound quiet. Places where the clamor of daily life fades into a distant echo, replaced by the gentle, rhythmic pulse of the earth itself. These are the planet's havens of serenity, corners of the globe where peace is not merely an absence of noise, but a palpable presence. We invite you now to embark on a journey, a quiet pilgrimage to these remarkable locations. A journey not measured in miles, but in moments of stillness, where we can rediscover the deep-seated calm that resides within us all, and within the natural world. This exploration is a quest for tranquility, a visual and auditory voyage to the most peaceful places our planet has to offer. We will travel from the silent, snow-dusted peaks of ancient mountains to the gentle, lapping shores of secluded islands. We will wander through meticulously crafted gardens where every element whispers of harmony, and stand in awe before vast, untouched wildernesses that have remained unchanged for millennia. It is a reminder that in a world that often demands our constant attention, there are still places that ask for nothing but our quiet contemplation, offering in return a profound sense of connection and inner peace. So, I invite you to settle in, to let the world outside momentarily recede. Allow your breath to slow, your mind to clear, and your senses to open to the wonders that await. This is more than just a tour, it is an experience designed to soothe the soul and inspire a sense of wonder. Let the stunning visuals and the gentle sounds of nature wash over you, transporting you far from the everyday. This is your personal escape, a moment to immerse yourself completely in the unparalleled beauty and stillness of our Earth's most serene landscapes, a true respite for the mind and spirit. Together, we will witness the artistry of nature, from the grand spectacle of towering fjords to the delicate dance of light on a tranquil lake. We will listen to the Earth's own symphony, the soft rustle of leaves in a gentle breeze, the distant call of a bird across a silent valley, the rhythmic cascade of a waterfall into a crystal-clear pool. This journey is an ode to the quiet places, a celebration of their power to heal, to inspire, and to reconnect us with the profound and enduring beauty of our shared home. Let the calm journey begin. In the heart of Banff National Park lies Lake Louise, a turquoise jewel cradled by towering peaks. Its glacial waters mirror the sky and mountains, creating breathtaking symmetry and stillness. Whether shrouded in winter's white or glowing in summer's light, Lake Louise is a sanctuary, inviting us to pause, breathe, and witness nature's quiet majesty. We travel now from the raw, untamed wilderness of the mountains to a landscape of meticulously crafted harmony. In the ancient city of Kyoto, Japan, we find a different kind of peace. One born not of grand scale, but of deliberate design and profound philosophy. Here, within the walls of temples and monasteries, lie the Zen gardens. These are not gardens in the conventional sense, filled with colorful blooms, but are instead minimalist landscapes of stone, sand, and moss, each element placed with painstaking precision to create a microcosm of nature and a powerful aid to meditation. The most iconic feature is the Karasan-sui, or the dry landscape garden. Here, expanses of white sand or fine gravel are raked into intricate patterns, evoking the feeling of ripples on water. The lines are perfect, flowing around carefully selected rocks that rise from the sand like islands in a vast, silent sea. These stones are the garden's bones, chosen for their shape, color, and texture, and arranged in groups that suggest mountains, animals, or abstract concepts. Nothing is left to chance. Every single element is part of a larger, silent conversation about existence, emptiness, and the nature of reality. The act of viewing these gardens is, in itself, a form of meditation. One is typically meant to sit on a veranda, to observe the composition from a single, fixed viewpoint. The garden does not invite you to wander through it, but to contemplate it, to let the mind wander across its symbolic sea and islands. The unchanging nature of the rock and the ephemeral, ever-shifting patterns in the sand speak of the relationship between the permanent and the transient. It is a space designed to quiet the chattering mind, to draw the viewer into a state of deep, focused calm and introspection. The rustle of bamboo leaves in a gentle breeze, the distant toll of a temple bell, the soft crunch of gravel under a monk's foot. These are the only sounds that punctuate the profound silence. These gardens are living works of art, imbued with centuries of spiritual practice. They are physical manifestations of the Zen Buddhist search for enlightenment, spaces where simplicity and emptiness are shown not as a lack, but as a source of immense beauty and potential. They teach us that peace can be found not only in nature's grandeur, but in its most subtle, carefully observed details. Beyond the stark beauty of the dry landscapes, Kyoto's garden artistry also embraces the life-giving elements of water and greenery. In another style of garden, the chaniwa, or tea garden, a winding path leads visitors towards a traditional tea house. This journey is as important as the destination. The path, often made of uneven stepping stones, forces one to slow down, to pay attention to each step, and to leave the concerns of the outside world behind. It is a deliberate, physical transition from the profane to the sacred, a preparation of the mind for the tranquility of the tea ceremony. Lush moss, in countless shades of green, carpets the ground and clings to stone lanterns, creating a soft, verdant world that feels ancient and alive. The air is cool and damp, rich with the earthy smell of soil and decaying leaves. Maple trees, celebrated for their spectacular autumn colors, form a delicate canopy overhead, their leaves filtering the sunlight into a dappled, gentle glow. The careful arrangement of plants and trees creates a sense of a natural, idealized forest, a place of secluded beauty that feels both wild and perfectly controlled, a testament to the gardener's skill. Water is a central element in many of these gardens, taking the form of tranquil ponds filled with colorful koi carp. The fish move with a slow, hypnotic grace, their bright colors a striking contrast to the subtle greens and grays of the surrounding landscape. A gentle stream may trickle over stones, its soft, burbling sound a constant, soothing presence. A shishiodoshi, a bamboo water fountain, periodically fills and tips, its sharp, resonant clack echoing through the garden, a sound designed to startle deer, but which now serves as a rhythmic punctuation in the silence, reminding the listener to remain present and aware. These gardens are a masterful blend of nature and artifice, a collaboration between human hands and the natural world. They are designed to evoke a sense of wabi-sabi, the Japanese aesthetic of finding beauty in imperfection, impermanence, and simplicity. Every moss-covered stone, every crooked branch, every ripple in the pond is a celebration of nature as it is. To walk through a Kyoto garden is to step into a living poem, a three-dimensional painting where every view is a composition, and every sound is a note in a symphony of peace, inviting a deep and lasting sense of meditative calm. In Croatia's heart, Plitvice Lakes National Park is a world sculpted by water and time. 16 terraced lakes, cascading waterfalls, and lush forests create a living, evolving landscape. Here, nature's power and tranquility blend, offering a serene, unforgettable journey through a watery paradise. Far out in the vast blue expanse of the South Pacific, a jewel of an island emerges from the sea. This is Bora Bora, a name that has become synonymous with paradise. At its heart stands the majestic, jagged peak of Mount Otomanu, an extinct volcano cloaked in a verdant green. But the true magic of this place lies in the waters that surround it. A breathtaking lagoon, a painter's palette of blues, from the palest sapphire in the shallows to the deepest indigo in the channels, is protected from the open ocean by a necklace of coral islets, or motus. This natural barrier creates a realm of unparalleled calm. Here, the rhythm of life slows to the gentle ebb and flow of the tide. The world's clamor is a distant memory, replaced by the soft whisper of the trade winds rustling through coconut palms and the almost imperceptible lapping of water against the shore. The iconic overwater bungalows, perched on stilts above the placid lagoon, offer a unique form of immersion. From these private sanctuaries, the boundary between dwelling and nature dissolves. The turquoise world is not something to be viewed from a window. It is the very foundation upon which you rest, a constant, soothing presence beneath your feet. Waking up here is an experience in pure tranquility. The first light of dawn spills across the lagoon, turning the water into a sheet of liquid gold. The only sound is the gentle splash of a fish breaking the surface or the distant call of a tropical bird. One can descend directly from a private deck into the warm, crystalline water, a natural swimming pool of unimaginable scale and clarity. It is a feeling of being utterly removed from the complexities of modern life, a return to a simpler, more elemental existence, cradled by the warmth of the tropical sea. This lagoon is not just beautiful, it is a vibrant, living aquarium. Below the serene surface, a world of dazzling color thrives. Schools of brilliant butterfly fish dart through intricate coral gardens, while graceful manta rays glide through the deeper channels like silent winged giants. To snorkel or dive here is to enter another dimension, a silent, weightless world of wonder. This bustling underwater metropolis exists in perfect harmony with the peaceful atmosphere above, a hidden treasure that adds another layer to the profound serenity of Bora Bora. Beyond the main island and its volcanic heart lie the motus, the small, flat, sand-fringed islets that form the protective outer ring of the lagoon. It is on these secluded strips of land that one can find the ultimate sense of isolation and peace. Many are uninhabited, save for groves of coconut palms and the pandanus trees whose roots seem to stitch the sand together. To be on a motu is to feel as if you have washed ashore on your own private island, with nothing but the endless blue of the sky and the sea for company. Here, the concept of time seems to melt away. The day is measured not by clocks, but by the slow arc of the sun across the sky. The morning is for walking along the deserted white sand beaches, leaving the first footprints of the day, collecting seashells polished smooth by the gentle surf. The afternoon is for napping in a hammock strung between two palms, lulled to sleep by the hypnotic rhythm of the waves. There are no schedules to keep, no demands on your attention, only the simple, profound pleasure of being present in a place of perfect peace. As evening approaches, the sky puts on a spectacular display. The sun sinks below the horizon, painting the clouds in fiery shades of orange, pink, and purple. The reflection on the still lagoon doubles the spectacle, creating a 360-degree panorama of breathtaking color. This daily farewell from the sun is a silent, powerful event that inspires a sense of awe and gratitude. It is a moment of pure, unadulterated beauty that stills the mind and fills the soul. A final, gentle sigh before the stars emerge to blanket the night sky. In the darkness, a new world awakens. The sky, free from the light pollution of cities, becomes a celestial map, with the Milky Way stretching across it like a river of diamonds. The sound of the ocean seems to grow deeper, more intimate in the cool night air. This is a peace that is both profound and primal. It is the feeling of being a small part of a vast, beautiful universe, a sense of connection to the planet and the cosmos that is both humbling and deeply reassuring. Bora Bora is not just a destination, it is a state of being, an escape to the quiet center of oneself. Scattered like pearls across the deep blue velvet of the Indian Ocean, the Maldives are a nation unlike any other. Comprising over 1,000 coral islands grouped into 26 atolls, this is a landscape defined not by mountains or rivers, but by sand and sea. Here, the land does not rise to meet the sky, but rather seems to float upon the water. The highest natural point in the entire country is less than 3 meters above sea level. This low-lying geography creates a unique and intimate relationship with the ocean, an environment of profound and expansive calm. The defining feature of a Maldivian island is its beach. This is not coarse yellow sand, but powder-fine, brilliant white coral sand that stays cool even under the heat of the tropical sun. These beaches stretch in endless, immaculate crescents, meeting the water in a seamless transition. The water itself is a marvel of clarity, a shallow turquoise lagoon that extends far from the shore before dropping off into the deep blue of the ocean beyond. The gentle lapping of these calm lagoon waters against the sand is the archipelago's constant, soothing soundtrack. Life here is lived in harmony with the sea. For generations, the Maldivian people have depended on its bounty and respected its power. This deep connection is palpable, even in the luxurious resorts that now dot many of the islands. The architecture is often designed to blend with the environment, using natural materials and open-air concepts that erase the boundary between inside and out. Whether in an overwater villa or a beachfront bungalow, the ocean is never more than a few steps away, its presence a constant, calming influence on the soul. The sheer scale of the horizon is humbling. Standing on the shore of a small island, one is met with an uninterrupted panorama of sea and sky. There are no mountains or hills to frame the view, only the gentle curve of the earth. This vast open expanse has a powerful effect on the human psyche. It creates a sense of infinite space and possibility, allowing the mind to wander and worries to dissipate, carried away on the gentle ocean breeze. It is a place to get lost in the most wonderful way, adrift in a sea of tranquility. The ultimate relaxation in the Maldives comes from surrendering to the gentle rhythm of the waves. It is a slow, hypnotic pulse that governs the pace of life. There is no rush, no urgency, only the steady, metronomic sound of water meeting land. This sound becomes the backdrop to every moment, a natural form of therapy that soothes the nervous system and encourages a state of deep rest. It is the Earth's own lullaby, sung by the ancient voice of the Indian Ocean, a song of peace that has been sung for millennia. The days unfold with a simple, quiet grace. Mornings might be spent watching dolphins play in the channel just beyond the reef, their sleek bodies arcing through the water in a joyful display. Afternoons can be passed simply sitting on a shaded deck, watching the subtle shifts in the color of the lagoon as the sun moves across the sky. The water changes from a pale, translucent turquoise to a vibrant aquamarine, then to a deep, shimmering sapphire. To simply observe this slow, beautiful transformation is a meditation in itself, a lesson in appreciating the present moment. The underwater world of the Maldives is as peaceful as the one above. The coral reefs are gardens of astonishing biodiversity. Sea turtles glide gracefully past, ancient and serene. Manta rays congregate at cleaning stations, allowing smaller fish to perform their vital services. Even the mighty whale shark, the largest fish in the sea, is a gentle giant, filtering plankton as it moves slowly through the nutrient-rich waters. To swim alongside these creatures is to be accepted into their calm world, a privileged guest in a silent blue kingdom. As night falls, the experience deepens. Dining on the beach with your feet in the sand, under a canopy of stars more brilliant than you can imagine, is an experience of profound romance and peace. The only light comes from lanterns and the moon, and the only sound is the whisper of the waves and quiet conversation. In the Maldives, you are not just escaping the world. You are discovering a simpler, more beautiful version of it, a place where the soul can finally exhale and find its own gentle rhythm, in tune with the timeless pulse of the ocean. In the North Atlantic, the Faroe Islands rise with dramatic cliffs and rolling green hills, a world where nature reigns and peace prevails. Seabirds nest on sheer cliffs, wind sweeps the moorland, and the sea shapes daily life. Villages hug the coast, weather shifts reveal new beauty, and walking ancient paths brings deep tranquility. Banff National Park is a kingdom of giants, snow-capped peaks, turquoise lakes, and deep forests. Here, silence is profound, wildlife roams free, and the vibrant colors of glacial lakes captivate the soul. Banff is a sanctuary, offering peace and a deep connection to nature's majestic power. In the heart of the Aegean Sea, Serene rises from volcanic fire, its whitewashed villages perched on dramatic cliffs, overlooking tranquil blue waters. Here, sunsets unite locals and travelers in silent awe as the island glows with golden light. Santorini is a place of breathtaking beauty and profound peace. Scattered across the Indian Ocean, the Seychelles archipelago is a sanctuary of peace and beauty. Granite boulders, white sands, and turquoise waters create a tranquil world, where time slows and nature restores the soul. Here, every moment is a breath of serenity. The Norwegian fjords are vast, sea-filled valleys carved by glaciers, where silence and awe reign. Towering cliffs, deep blue-green waters, and cascading waterfalls create a landscape of profound peace. Here, nature's scale humbles us, and the golden light of endless summer days bathes everything in a magical glow. In winter, snow blankets the fjords, and the aurora dances above, pure silent wonder. Our journey across the planet, in search of its most peaceful corners, now draws to a close. We have traveled from the turquoise lakes of the Canadian Rockies to the silent Zen gardens of Kyoto, from the cascading waters of Plitvice to the tranquil lagoons of the Maldives. We have witnessed the profound silence of the Norwegian fjords and felt the ancient calm of the Seychelles granite shores. Each location, in its own unique way, has offered us a glimpse of a world free from noise and haste, a world of deep, resonant tranquility. Thank you for joining us on this serene exploration. These places are more than just beautiful destinations. They are reminders of a fundamental need within the human spirit. The need for stillness, for quiet, and for a connection to the natural world. They demonstrate that peace is not an absence of something, but a presence. The presence of birdsong, of lapping waves, of wind in the trees, of a silence so deep it speaks to the soul. They remind us that our planet holds immense power to heal, to restore, and to bring us back to a state of inner calm. If only we take the time to look and to listen. You do not need to travel to the far corners of the globe to find this peace. It exists everywhere in smaller, more intimate forms. It can be found in a local park at dawn, in the quiet of a library, in the patient observation of a cloud drifting across the sky, or simply in the act of closing your eyes and focusing on your own breath. We encourage you to seek out these moments of calm in your own life, to create your own small sanctuaries of peace amidst the demands of the everyday. The journey to tranquility, ultimately, is a journey within. The world is filled with wonder, with quiet corners and serene landscapes waiting to be discovered. Our exploration is never truly over. If you have found solace in this journey and wish to continue exploring the quiet beauty of our planet, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. There are many more stories of serenity to be told, many more peaceful paths to be walked. Until our next journey together, may you find peace in the world around you and within yourself.